What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? So welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Gang, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform that is available to you today. And we have one simple goal. That's to learn, trade, and profit. Results matter here, not just empty words and broken promises. We are all about results and your success. Guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure that you like and share this video. More importantly, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live totally for free, where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and provide you guys with free lessons that can help you become better traders immediately. But why should you listen to any of the stuff we cover here? Guys, I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City, my first job out of college. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession, the stock market crash. During that time, though, I went on to receive one of the Funds Trader of the Year awards. Now, aside from that, perhaps more importantly, since 2016, my team and I at True Trading Group have helped thousands of retail traders from all walks of life, from all over the world, to achieve peace of mind from financial freedom by learning how to trade stocks, options, and crypto. At True Trading Group, we teach you how to fish, how to stand on your own 2 feet, and how to become a self-sufficient trader. Trading is not gambling. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a skill. Skill that needs to be learned like any other, especially since it's a skill that can help you guys reach financial freedom and financial goals you never thought were possible. Guys, tonight's live stream is going down as follows. Myself and my partner, Adam, will be coming on to join me while we're going to go over a 15, 20-minute Q&A session. Allow for some time for people to log on and join us. You guys can ask me any questions that you have. It is my pleasure to help share my education and experience, about 17 years of trading, with you all. All right. Then we're going to be talking about the incentives and discounts we have to join the TTG membership here tonight. Holiday sale is over as we get into the new year. However, we do have some pretty damn good incentives and discounts for those of you that are interested in joining the TTG platform. And then we're going to be talking about the overall markets. After a wild sell-off day yesterday, a small bounce back in the markets today. Are the markets now ready to bounce? Is this a buy the dip scenario, or is this the start of much more downside in the days to come? We have a very, very important piece of economic data coming out tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time that I believe will dictate the directions of the markets tomorrow, and I am positioned for that potential move with a new swing trade that I entered today. Already took some profit off the table, still in that position. I'll walk you guys through it. I'll explain to you what it is and what I expect for the markets to do tomorrow and what that means on how we're going to make money for the rest of the final trading day of the first week of 2022. Can't believe we're already going to be one full week into 2022, but it's been a fantastic start. I also took profits today on my last piece of the SPY put options from yesterday. We did, in fact, get down to the 466 price area that we talked about yesterday. If you guys caught my live stream yesterday, I told you today I thought we had more downside down to the 50-day moving average. Then I would look for the markets to bounce. That is verbatim exactly what happened today. If you caught my live stream last night, if you did not, I highly recommend when we're done here, you guys go back and check it out. Some really good SPY analysis on that video. And I took my final profit off on SPY puts for well over a 200% gain on the final take profit from yesterday into today. Congratulations again, my TT fam that caught that trade with us. A huge payday today. We were in those contracts at 252. They actually went all the way up to $10. Absolutely insane move in those options from yesterday into today. But we're not done. All right, we got some economic data coming out tomorrow. Like I said, I'll talk to you about it. And I'm back in some SPY options. I'll talk to you about what they are and how I plan on making money tomorrow. And then at the end, for those interested, I will show you the entire TTG platform. Yes, I say platform because we're not just a chat room with trade alerts. We are a platform that gives you access to the same education I received working at a fund on Wall Street, as well as access to tools and resources that professional traders use on a regular basis. So that is everything I will show you later for those interested. But for now, let's begin the Q&A. Folks, start typing your questions in chat. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. So go ahead, start typing your questions in chat right now, and let's begin that Q&A. All right, I guess Adam is not joining me. Hey, Mike, in your opinion, are there certain securities or markets that respect fib levels more than others? No. No, there's not. I don't think that there's certain stocks or markets or securities that hold to fibs better than others. What you guys have to understand when it comes to technical analysis and technical indicators, my experience and my opinion has been that there is not one indicator that's better than the others. With regards to technical indicators, you have to learn how to use different indicators in conjunction with one another, how to use multiple indicators together to give you guys buy and sell signals. That's what you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group. That's, what I learned when I was working at the fund on how to use all these different indicators to identify, some real good quality and high probability opportunities in the markets. But sometimes Fibonacci levels will work perfectly. Other times they won't work at all. Same thing goes for VWAP. Same thing goes for Bollinger Bands. Same thing goes for a MACD. Same thing goes for all these other indicators that people like to use. There is not one that is the holy grail of trading. Okay, there's some setups where VWAP is perfect. There's other setups where Fibonacci's are perfect. Okay, and when they're not. So that's why it's important for you to understand how to use multiple indicators together to identify those probabilities.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Adam.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine, buddy. Can you hear me?
I can. My entire desktop went dead. I had to literally hook everything up to my laptop.
Nice. Isn't your desktop like a crazy super computer from space?
It is. It is. I think the cooling, the liquid cooling system may have failed. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm here now. That's what's important.
I missed you.
I know. All right, let's get into it, guys. All right, screw the small talk. Let's get into DWAC. Bro, pull up DWAC. What is going on?
So it was just announced about a half hour before the close, so about an hour ago at this point, that Trump's social media platform or social media app is going to be launching on February 21st. And when that news came out, you instantly saw action in DWAC. Prior to that news, DWAC might as well not even been open. The stock was barely trading. And then as soon as that news came out, then you got this rally into the close. Coincidentally enough, on January 6th, you get news out of Trump's social media platform launching on February 21st. And then that is what gave you this move into the.
Why is that coincidental?
I don't listen. I got to tell you something. I'm not expecting like this massive short squeeze in DWAC, on the back of this news. I actually think this news gets faded. I will look for this. Will be on my watch list tomorrow. I've already added it to my list. But I think that the move gets faded. But there's a major resistance level on DWAC, and I'll throw it out for you guys right here. Right around 65. You'll see this previous little pivot top back there from early December. And then you'll see back here also from mid-November resistance at 65. So that is exactly where we just topped out pre-market. After hours, post-market. It's exactly where we just topped out. That's your after-market high, 64.80. So right beneath that $65 level, that resistance still firmly intact. And that is where I will be looking. If DWAC can get above that level, maybe you get a little bit more upside, but I think more likely that the move gets faded.
Nice. April, who is an STR member, says meme stocks are popping too on GME news. Take a look. What's going on with GME?
I don't even know. What's the news? They must have just come out news a couple minutes ago.
Don't we have some sort of like fancy news feed that you can check?
Yeah, I'm not in it. The chat's closed. I'm not in the chat right now.
Oh, but you could get to it even when the chat is closed.
No, I know, but I'm doing this on I don't have another screen I'm on my laptop. So
well, hang on.
Maybe Joe can help us out. Joe, what's the news?
No, nonsense. Hang on 1 second. I got it.
NFT news.
1 second.
Everybody's saying NFT news
Is that what they're saying?
in chat. Yeah. I don't know the details of that. Everyone just says NFT news. NFTs in what regards to what?
I am not seeing anything directly from the company.
They plan to sign a partnership with 2 cryptocurrency companies.
According to the Benzinga news feed that is on our site.
Do we have any details of those deals? I mean, this is a major support level for GameStop, so it's nice to see news down here in the 120s because this is a major level of support for GameStop. If I take you guys back to, we'll go full screen. I'll take you to the daily charts. You guys can see this. And I'll just throw it out. Here we go. Okay, so you can see we just kind of found support there today. And you can see this level of support that's been here for quite a while.
The news is just real quick. The news is just breaking now. I don't think it's hit. It has not hit. It hasn't. It's on our Benzinga news feed right now. So it's just a headline update. GameStop plans to sign partnership with 2 cryptocurrency companies from Dow Jones. But it has not hit Yahoo Finance yet.
Yeah, Yahoo Finance sucks.
Yeah, it's such a big difference between like the Benzinga news feed or like Bloomberg terminal or anything like that with everything else. I mean, it's just night and day. So, but yeah, it has not hit Yahoo Finance yet.
Yeah, the perfect example was my SPY trade yesterday in the back of the Fed minutes. That was a perfect example. When we got that Benzinga news feed came out before CNBC even reported what was in the Fed minutes, our Benzinga Squawk feature was telling us what was in the minutes, and I was able to jump full size SPY puts. And one day later, fast forward 1 day later, you're looking at an over 200% gain. I mean, that's just nuts. All thanks to that Benzinga news feed. So
very cool.
The speed of which traders get news matters, guys.
Why?
Because you can see, obviously, if all you do is look at Yahoo Finance, guess what? The stock's already up $24.
Right.
So by the time Yahoo Finance gets their news out and you read it on Yahoo Finance, the stock already went from 130 to 155. So you'll be stepping in buying at 155 instead of buying at 135, 140.
Right. All right, what do we got? Okay. Here, Mike, can you explain why you expect the SPY to drop with good job numbers?
No, I'm going to save that for later on the live stream.
Such a freaking All right, looking for questions. Okay, here's a good one. This person is an STR member and a lifetime member. I didn't even tell them to do the abbreviation for lifetime, but I like STR and LFTM. Hey, Mike, is there a reason you prefer trading the SPY over the Qs in anticipation of tomorrow's report? That's a good question.
Yeah, I like the SPY options better. They just have better liquidity. That's really it. They just have better liquidity, but there's really not much of a difference, folks. I mean, you can trading a SPY option or a Q option, will be. You can place the same trades. What this person's referring to is because I have a trade on the SPY in anticipation of the jobs report tomorrow, possibly moving bond yields. And when bond yields have a big move, that puts pressure on tech, which then could pull down the entire market. So the question is, well, if you think that there's going to be a reaction in tech, why not just trade the Qs specifically? Why trade the SPY? It's a good question. It's just a matter of personal preference. I just like the way that the SPY options trade better. There's better liquidity and there's better spreads. Some of the options on the Qs, the spreads are wider and liquidity is a little bit lighter. The SPY, I can basically get as many contracts as I want at any price that I want. and they have a tighter spread. So it's just a personal preference issue. You might, yep.
Xana M asks, I work part-time, but a full-time mom. So you have two jobs. You have one full-time job and one part-time job, because a full-time mom is a full-time job. Can I make money and learn from you guys best as a swing trader or small amount of time listening in as a day trader and listening in while at work? 110% the answer to that question is yes. If everyone in here did nothing but, if people only, if people sign up for True Trading Group only, if they only had an immense amount of time available, we'd have like 5 members. True Trading Group is created for people that work full-time jobs, that have busy schedules. It is designed to help you guys. And then we're doubling down on that now. Mike, you want to tell them about Monday?
Yeah, guys, Monday we have Jason Simmons, who's one of our pro traders at True Trading Group. We call him the professor. He is actually going to be starting a small account challenge for those people that have small accounts. He's starting with $1,000 in his account. He's going to grow that up to over 25K. And he will be alerting all of those trades and kind of letting people know exactly what he's doing for those that have small accounts that want to follow along.
Right. So he's basically going to grow a $1,000 account in front of you in real time starting Monday. So you guys will see firsthand how that works.
Yeah, it's going to be that's going to be, I think, really interesting and exciting for a lot of members. A lot of people that have a small account that feel like, oh, you know what, I can't do what Mike does. Well, no, not at all. That's not true at all, folks. That's why, when I come on these lives, I always tell you guys about, percentage gains, so that, regardless of the dollar amount that I'll make or lose on a trade, it's all about percentages for everyone that has their own risk tolerance and their own account size. So it's all relative to what you guys are putting behind the trades.
Yeah. Let me reiterate what I just said so that everyone understands. If you're new, if you're not a member and you're thinking about signing up, or you're here and you feel like you're getting some value out of what's being talked about here, and you are starting with less than $25,000, starting Monday, you will be able, whether you work a full-time job or not, be able to follow a professional, not 1,000 to 25,000 in a day, Javier. You will be able to follow a professional trader who has done this exact task before. You will be able to follow step for step to see how he does it. And it will all be done live in the chat room right in front of your faces. Okay? So, you tell me. If you're just starting out or you're trading with a small account, what would you? We're literally going to give you the manual on Monday. We're going to give you the video tutorial starting Monday on how to do this.
The step-by-step.
The step-by-step. This is not. It will not be a course. It will be a real live working example in real time. You tell me if that ain't worth the price of admission on its own.
So what time would I have to listen in for that on Monday? I don't think people are really understanding what we're saying.
No, they don't. They think people think that it's like a course or something.
Yeah.
Guys, I want you to everyone in here to let's play make believe for a second. All right? Imagine that you guys go ahead and Mike comes on here and he said, guys, this is my trading account with $1,000 in it. Watch me trade. He's going to move stuff around and trade on the screen with $1,000. You guys are going to be able to watch it in real time and get the alerts. It starts when the market opens. It's not a course. It is real world example in action that you guys can follow along with. All right. Moving on. No, you will not need to have margin. Mike, yeah, I was going to tell you, pull up AMC.
No, I just think it's hilarious that when news comes out on GameStop, which has absolutely nothing to do with AMC, stock moves.
You sound bitter about it. Are you bitter?
No, I just think it's funny. There's nothing.
It's not that funny. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, yeah, it's pretty tethered at this point.
I know, but for no reason other than their meme stock, they're not like
what do you mean?
relation.
They have two giant communities that share the same.
I get that.
So then
when news comes out for one company that has nothing to do with the other.
Yeah, they get excited and they buy both.
Yeah, they're both moving higher too. GameStop is GameStop just tapped 160. It's a big level. 160 is a big level for GameStop. 160 is a big level.
What about the other ones? Are KOSK or PHUN or any of those going?
Yeah, they're all PHUN, but this is moving because of the DWAC news, not because of GameStop. PHUN is moving because of the DWAC news. So PHUN is actually tied to DWAC. KOSS, which has really fallen out of favor and love as far as the meme community goes, has traded just a few thousand shares after hours. Yes, it's up, but it's traded only a couple thousand shares. Nothing really to even talk about there. It's really GameStop trading GameStop trading heavy volume after hours. And AMC trading good volume there as well. So you can see both moving significantly higher on the back of the GameStop news. But what I was saying is 160 is a big level for GameStop. If you guys see on my screen right now, you see all that resistance. That resistance held for all the last couple of weeks, and then there's your previous support. So, I mean, GameStop over 160 is actually a pretty big deal, and you probably see a pretty clean runway. Minor resistance, 173. Heavy resistance, low 180s. So I think it's possible you can see GameStop do one of these and get right up into these 180s, and then just expect a ton of resistance once you get up there to 180 to 182.
Somebody just asked me where Matt Kors is. Matt Kors is in Orlando with his girlfriend and his girlfriend's family on a much, much, much deserved couple-day vacation.
GameStop just broke over 160. 162.
What is Mike's dog's name? Nala. And she's a person.
she really is a person. 163, bro. GameStop is GameStop's got legs right now.
Go buy some, dog. Go buy some after hours. Jump in, YOLO that shit.
AMC 24.75. That's a nice double bottom on AMC.
You don't get anywhere being a paper-handed biatch.
A lot of people are. Oh yeah, that was a good one. AMC is putting in a pretty strong double bottom too, and a lot of people are going to like this, guys. That's a pretty strong double bottom there at $21. So you actually have this news for GameStop is coming out at a really opportune time, honestly, because of the technical levels that you're seeing. The technical levels of GameStop at this support level that was down in the mid to high 120s. Gave you kind of a launch pad for the buying pressure to step in once you add in the fundamental catalyst of news. And then AMC, which has no news, is just moving on GameStop news. You'll see a double bottom put in place here right at 21. So, I mean, this is actually a pretty good technical setup to go along with the the news that just came out on GameStop. That's the heaviest volume bar after hours on GameStop when we broke through 160. I'd actually look to see if you get support now around 159, 160 on a pullback on GameStop here during the after hours session, and see if you can actually start to push up and maybe even get to that resistance level I just told you about at 173. Maybe you can get there now. Maybe you can get there now after hours, get up towards 173. So you look for a pullback into a buy zone right in here, right in front of 160, and then for some extension up to the low 170s. Yeah, it's 168 now. 168, 169. One of these days, we're going to get that mute button figured out for you, Adam.
That's all right. TTG Sunshine, STR. Mike is really difficult. Yeah, Mike is really difficult. For me to see tech support, and Mike, she meant Mike, it is really difficult, but wrote is, and I agreed because it's funny. For me to see support and resistance levels at daily charts. If I do it on a weekly charts, they are easier to see. Can I change the time frame or it won't be accurate?
It's not necessarily that it won't be accurate. You just won't. And there's your 173 that I just said to you guys on GameStop. We just got to 172. You're at 172 right now, and there's 173. Boom. 172.65, just like we said. There it is. There's 173.30s, 173.50s, 176.
My question is, if you see it, what prevents you from going in and taking a position if you were calling higher prices?
Because I don't have any of my trade. I don't have my Lightspeed account's not even open right now in front of me.
Got it.
So I've got all my live stream stuff in front of my face. But what was I getting? Oh, back to TT Sunshine's question. So if you're only going to use weekly charts, you're not going to see all of the support and resistance levels. If you get rid of the daily chart, you will be missing some support and resistance levels. The weekly chart will show you more major resistance and support levels, more major resistance and support, but it's not, you're going to miss some levels. So that's why I recommend people use multiple time frame charts, like use the daily chart, also use the 15-minute, use the hourly to help you identify those support and resistance zones. But if you ignore, some time frames, you will miss certain levels.
Okay. So another question that I wanted to get to here. Andrew Berman says, I know you don't like the tech sector. I don't think that's true. Oh, for this year. But when you say that, do you mean you're actually bearish and expect it to fall, or do you just mean it will be choppy and unreliable?
I expect some areas of the tech sector to bearish, and I expect it to fall. As you've already seen so far this year, a lot of tech stocks are already down 20% this year. And we've only been trading for a couple of days. But there's other areas of the tech market that I expect to just underperform. And that's going to be, like your higher quality tech names, like, the Apples, the Microsofts, NVIDIA. I expect those stocks to underperform. I don't expect them to just completely crash and fall apart. I expected that out of some of your high growth tech names like a Snowflake, a Zscaler, like some of your cloud computing companies, like those companies, I expect those stocks to go down this year. So it's not that, you got to be careful when you say tech, because tech is a massive industry with many, many sectors. So you can't just say tech because, the difference between IBM and Snowflake is night and day. So the difference between Qualcomm and Roku is night and day. So I expect, some of those real high valuation companies that don't necessarily make a lot of money or don't make any profit at all. I expect those companies to have a very difficult time this year. And I expect the bigger juggernauts that have, real strong, heavy cash flow, companies that make money right now, okay, like an IBM, like an Apple, like a Microsoft, like a Qualcomm, like a Broadcom, I think those companies will do better out of all those other tech names. But I still just think that tech overall will underperform. And then I would stay away from all the real high growth names. But if you're going to be in tech, if you've got to be in tech, Apple, Microsoft, IBM, Qualcomm, those are good places to be, in my opinion. I see a lot of people that are just tuning in or asking about what's going on with GME. GME's got news out.
They could also be not live. So they just got here and they're watching it from the beginning.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Like you'll see, I catch it in the comments, but go ahead and explain anyways, just in case I'm wrong.
Yeah, GME's got news out about signing a deal with two crypto companies. They got some NFT news out, and this is something that everybody's been waiting for, really, with GameStop. The whole thing about GameStop and when GameStop went crazy, and the whole reason why the share price is actually stabilized up at levels that are hundreds of times higher than where a lot of people have book value of GameStop shares is the hopes and thoughts that GameStop is going to pivot their business model and get involved in, game, like a more digital form of online gaming and, getting involved in the crypto space. And to see the company now actually come out with news about crypto and signing deals there and talking about NFTs is being widely celebrated right now, because that was a move that people wanted to see from the company. They wanted to see a pivot away from that business, from their original business model, and expand into other areas, one being crypto. And to finally see that happen, a lot of people are very excited about that. And that's why the stock is moving higher now. AMC, just a sympathy play. When one meme stock goes, the other follows. AMC is not related to this. But I think a lot of people were looking at AMC to also get involved in some type of, crypto or NFT gaming, like same kind of concept. A lot of people want to see AMC get involved in more things than just movie theaters. And I think you're just seeing it being the move being celebrated because it's what people wanted. People wanted to see these companies kind of make a shift.
Somebody says, bless you. Because I coughed. Let's see. What else? Here. Baskar says, sir, it's very formal. Would you please share your stand on AMD?
I love AMD. Absolutely love AMD. I've owned AMD for a few years. I added a big chunk to it at around 45 in March of 2020. I think that semiconductors are going to be in one of the sectors that underperforms this year. When we were talking about just a minute ago about the technology sector overall and individual sectors that operate within technology, I expect semiconductors to be one of those sectors that underperforms this year. Really, AMD and NVIDIA have experienced massive, massive growth. and they still have a lot of growth ahead of them. These companies, in my opinion, will be much bigger 3 to 5 years from now than they are today, with share prices significantly higher than where they are today. But I do expect these share prices and the stocks to cool off a bit this year and to take a little bit of a breather. I don't expect the same type of performance in 2022 for AMD and NVIDIA as they experienced in 2021. So I think shareholders need to temper their expectations in the semiconductor space this year, but these are still fantastic companies to own long term. Okay, just because I think AMD and NVIDIA are not going to outperform the markets as greatly as they did last year does not mean I think that these are bad stocks to own. I own NVIDIA. I own AMD. All right. I will own them probably until the day I retire. So I'm going to own these stocks for a very long time. But I had a lot of profit on these companies. Okay, you guys understand I've owned AMD and NVIDIA for the last several years. I've added to these positions every year. I had a lot of profit on these positions. I took some profit off, okay, towards the end of last year. So Q4 last year, I took about half of my positions off the table in a lot of these stocks, but not because I don't like them, just because I had a lot of profit on them and I wanted to move into a little bit more of a defensive positioning for 2022, expecting the higher interest rate environment. And that means a shift into, financials, energy, healthcare, industrials, materials, all that. So a little bit more of a even weighting across the different sectors, because I was very overweight tech last year, and really for the last 8 years I've been overweight tech. But that adjustment has been made going into this year, as you guys will know from the Market Outlook 2022 report that I published on the TTG platform. All members and all trial members have access to this 18-page report where I lay out for you the kind of the framework of what I think the markets will do next year, what sectors will outperform, and what stocks within those sectors I think are good stocks to look at and to put your money and to kind of hide out in a rising rate environment that's packed with inflation and Fed rate hikes.
All right. Hang on one second. Mike, see how many I'm getting a lot of messages right now. Guys, if Mike, see how many new people are here real quick so I can make a judgment call on something.
Guys, real quick, do me a favor. If you guys are new to the live stream, or if you're not a member, just do me a favor and type the number 1 in chat. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat, folks. I've got David Carstedt. We got Suzette Cruz, Ben, James, Great Dane, Das, Arrow, Joel Gentry, Devin. Wow, a lot coming through here. I can't even keep up. I can't keep up with all these number ones. They just came flying through on my chat. Rhonda, Anna, GOZ, Luis Munoz, El Guapo Tran, Hassan, Scott V, The Incredible Folk, Dr. Shake and Bake, one of my favorite usernames.
So here's the deal. Okay. Here's the deal. I got a couple of laptops. Okay.
You sandbagging son of a.
Now, here's what I did. I did the right thing. Earlier in chat today, everyone that signed up earlier in the week for the tablet, I asked them if they wanted the laptop. So I, wanted to make sure that, give them kind of first crack at that. And then on top of that, those that were in chat on a trial today, I also went ahead and messaged them and said I had a certain amount in there. And then if they signed up today, I would give them one so that they would, Here's what I'm going to do. I am down to 10. I have 10 laptops. These are going to be first come, first serve. They are not going to last. And the second that it's done, I still have plenty of tablets. I have enough tablets to last through the rest of the month. What we're going to do is every night, we're going to just limit how many we're going to give out. Okay. But laptops, I'm not going to have. Okay. But I have 10 more after offering it out today. So while Mike goes through the little sales spiel, because I know that we're going to get a lot of people that are going to jump on it, I'm going to put it out there right now. Hang on one second. And they are going to be first come, first serve. Joe, pull up the sales page real quick so I can show them how they know they're going to get one. Guys, on the right-hand side of the page, you're going to see a laptop, okay? How will you know if you're getting one of the laptops? Well, you'll see it in the checkout on the right-hand side of the page, okay? That's how you will know. If you're there and you see a Kindle or a tablet, we sold out of them. But you'll still be able to get a Kindle or a tablet, okay? But I have 10 of these laptops. You know, and they're going to go quick. They just always do. So that's it. And then what you want to do is on the bottom left-hand side of the site, right here on the checkout page, there's a little speech bubble in there. If you have any trouble checking out, or you have any questions or anything like that, I am literally standing by right now to live chat with you, answer your questions, and to help you guys out to check out or whatever it is. So I got 10 of the laptops. You're more than welcome to them. They are going to be first come, first serve. We will run out of them before the stream is done. So thanks. Mike?
Yeah. I just keep watching this GameStop because I like the fact that GameStop was able to get over 160 with such heavy volume. We got up to test that one resistance level I told you guys about, 173 area. We got to 175. And then your next resistance level is going to be in the low 180s. Like 181, 182. So I'm just thinking maybe on this pullback, there might be a trade here, long at 165, 166, stops under 160, would try to catch a move, up there into the 180s. Something just to take a look at. I'll keep an eye on it while we're sitting here to walk you guys through it if I start to see something there. But for all of you that just typed the number one, that are all new members or new viewers to the live stream, you guys might not realize how lucky you are to be here right now, but I assure you will soon find out. The golden nuggets of information and free lessons that you guys get access to on all these live streams. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications to make sure you never miss out on these. But I'm going to spend a couple of minutes real quick. I'll talk to you guys about the membership and the platform, the discounts that are available for those. Adam already told you that the next 10 people to join will be getting a free laptop as well. So I'll talk to you guys about that. And then we're going to dive into, in just a few minutes, I'll talk to you guys about what piece of economic data is coming out tomorrow that could dictate the markets moving up or down, why this economic data can move the markets up or down, and how I am currently positioned for that economic data. I've got a trade on in anticipation of that news tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys about that as well, and we'll discuss in more detail. Is the market ready to bounce? Is this a buy the dip, or is this the start of a much deeper pullback? And we'll walk you guys through that in just a few minutes. But first, let me tell you guys about the membership. Results matter at True Trading Group. I mentioned that before. Not just empty words and broken promises. We're about results, okay? Your results. An example of a result could be by you joining True Trading Group, putting in an effort, taking the courses, passing the exams, using the tools, attending the study groups, joining those workshops and free webinars. You guys statistically have a very good chance of making money and, more importantly, becoming a better trader. And if you guys do not believe me, as I understand, my words may not mean much from saying that to you guys. There's a lot of YouTube people out there that are totally full of it. So I like to let my members answer a lot of your questions and do a lot of the talking for us. So what I'd like to actually do is ask our members, if you're making money, simply, if you're making money and you're becoming a better trader, I'd like for you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Anyone that's not a member, I'd like for you to just look and watch how many people are about to type the number 1 in chat. All of these number 1s are TTG members that are telling you they're making money, they're becoming better traders. There is no difference between them and you. If they can do it, so can you. They have the same hurdles and obstacles that you have: full-time job, kids, small account. And here they are telling you that they're making money and they're becoming better traders. And they found us the same way you did, and that's most likely a live stream. All right, so if they can do it, so can you. Another example of a result would be by you, and these are the numbers. I don't make these numbers up. You guys can look it up yourself. By you trying to figure out the stock market game on your own, you statistically have a 90% chance.
I'll get to the names when we're done, but there's 9 left. And now 7.
Wow. Okay, guys.
I'm just letting people.
Okay, guys, there's only 7 laptops left. So the next 7 people to join will be getting that free laptop. So I'm going to keep going with this, but just to let you guys know that there are only 7 of those laptops left. All right. So now listen, I share with you that, 90% of traders that try to do this on their own, typically tend to fail, but it's not because I think True Trading Group is the only way to do this. It's not, but I do think that True Trading Group is one of, if not the best ways for people of all skill levels from all walks of life to give themselves the best chance to learn, trade, and profit. We help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable by combining the same professional level education I received when I worked at a fund in New York, and we combine that with premium tools and products from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. We're a community of traders that actually cares about one another's success, and we all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. So like I said, guys, in just a few minutes, I'm going to talk to you guys about the SPY. Is this a buy the dip, or is this the start of a bigger move to the downside? I'll talk to you about that in just a few moments. Let me tell you guys about how to actually take advantage of the free laptops, because now, okay, wow, people are jumping in now and grabbing these laptops. So let me just tell you guys how to join for those of you that are interested. Okay, listen, our goal is to level the playing field here for the retail trader. And that means a continued effort from us to make sure the platform remains within reach financially for anybody that wants it.
There's 5 left.
Oh, boy. All right, guys, there's 5 laptops left. Just go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. Okay, that's going to get you a 43% discount on our membership. And then you'll get the free laptop and the 2 small private study groups as well. Okay, so again, the normal price is $2,212 for the year. However, you guys can join tonight for just $1,264. That's a 43% discount. You just have to use the code TTG121. Go to ttgoffer.com. Okay. As long as you see a laptop on that checkout page, that means you're getting one. So according to Adam, we've got 5 of those laptops. We had 10. 5 people just took them. There's 5 left. It's free. We cover the shipping costs.
4 laptops.
Oh boy. All right, guys. So there, I wanted to just give you that URL and the coupon code, so you guys don't have to wait for me to finish talking. Give everybody on here that wants it an even, equal, fair chance to claim one of those free laptops. So there's 4 of those left. All right, 4 of those left. But the other thing that you're going to get with our membership, which is very important that we talk about this, is a money back guarantee. But it's not just any money back guarantee, because we believe so strongly in our ability to help you become successful. I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. So anyone that joins TTG, as long as you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 study group, and don't worry about passing the quizzes. It's not like, that's not the secret. Okay. Or that's not the trick. All right. Or the catch. You get the answer key for the quizzes. Just don't cheat, because you're only going to cheat yourself. You got to know what you know and what you don't know, so we know what you need help with. Okay. It's your money. You're only cheating yourself. Okay. But as long as you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 study group, if you still do not make your membership fee back, that's $1,264. If you do not make that back at least once during your membership, not only will I give you $1,264 back, I'm going to give you an extra $500 on top. So you'll pay $1,264. And if you fail, I'm going to give you back $17.64. That is how I prove to you how much I stand behind this program, how I put my money where my mouth is. Our refund rate since 2017 is 1.78%. We have never denied anyone a refund that requested it after doing those three things and never making that membership fee back. And we've only had a refund rate of 1.78% since 2017.
There's two left.
Wow, guys, 2 laptops. So again, ttgoffer.com.
Yeah, it literally every time we do this.
ttgoffer.com, ttg121 coupon code. Go grab them. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're getting one. Once we run out of laptops, we have Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets or Android tablets for those that sign up thereafter, which is still pretty sweet. It's a free gift. It's an electronic. It's totally free. We even cover the shipping cost.
Yeah, I mean, the laptop is cool, but don't sign up just for the laptop.
Yeah. Everybody jumps. As soon as we say laptop, people just eat them up. But you know what's like, listen, a free laptop's cool, guys, but you know what's cooler? Buying your own laptop with trading profits. That's what's cooler. So, yes, the laptop's cool, but don't join for the laptop. Join for the education. Join for, the chance to reach financial goals that you guys never thought were possible. Join for an investment in yourself to learn how to take advantage of the markets and opportunities in the markets, whether it's day trading, swing trading, or long-term investing. Either way, that's why you guys should be joining True Trading Group. Not necessarily the brand new free laptop, but when we have the laptops, everybody jumps on. So there's only 2 left.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to get them. I was really kind of surprised that I was able to get any today.
Yeah.
And like I said, we did the right thing. Instead of coming on here and offering it to everyone here first, we offered it to our members and trial members first.
Yeah, for sure. That was the right move, for sure. All right, guys, listen, let me tell you quickly what's included in the membership.
There's one left.
One left, guys. Let me tell you what's included in the membership. And then we'll get into the overall markets and what I'm looking for with regards to the economic data tomorrow. And then we'll talk about GameStop. GameStop's moving higher too here, 173 now. We're back to 173. I just said, look for a buy there around 165, 166. And there it was. Now you're up at 174. See if you can break through that 175, push up 182, and then that will be a take profit right there as you're going to run into a major resistance level on the daily chart. Okay, so profit target would be literally right here. Okay, there would be, I'll make it nice and green so there's no, everybody understands. There it is. Okay, that would be the take profit that you guys would be looking for on that move, because that is going to be a resistance zone once you get to the on the daily chart. All right, but let me tell you guys what's included in the membership, because the membership is all inclusive. There's not upsells in True Trading Group for courses and tools. When you join our annual membership for $12.64, you get access to literally everything. Okay, you're getting our entire curriculum, which is a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses for those that are new. There's advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, how to trade during a market crash, which I feel might be helpful at some point this year. You guys get access to all that in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Okay. There are no special VIP pro courses that will cost you more money. Okay. There's no special courses that are going to cost you more money. You guys get access to every course we have, as well as all future courses. And we're coming out with some new ones this year that have a strict focus on trading while working a full-time job. We're putting a big emphasis on that this year because I understand a lot of people were working from home last year, but might be going back into the office this year. And we want to make sure that people are comfortable trading the markets with specific types of trading strategies and styles for those that are working full-time jobs. So when we come out with new courses, you automatically have access to those as well. We also have a trading journal that automatically will track.
All right. There's a problem here. Hang on a second. Guys, there's 6 people on the checkout page right now. All 6 people are seeing that laptop. Okay. what I'm going to do is I am going to do not refresh the page if you're on the page. If you're on the checkout page right now, if you're one of the 6, even though we have one left that we have at our cost, what I will do is, because I don't want it to get messy on who pulls the trigger first on there, Mike and I will get you a laptop that we will pay for. I'm just saying, what do you want me to do? What contingency plan do you have?
Yeah.
So I'm going to watch it closely, and I'm just letting you know in about 5 minutes or less, I am going to switch it back to Kindles and tablets. Okay?
So basically, whoever's on the checkout page now will get the laptop, and then that's it.
Right.
Got it. Okay. So listen, for those of you that are on the checkout page, I would hurry up and pull that trigger then. That's actually a pretty nice thing that Adam just volunteered.
It's just a tough... Joe, do not post the link in chat right now. Yo, Bobby Preston is a trial member, and he just... there's a lot of you in here that just joined. So, Gerardo, Bobby, I'm going to read all your names out as soon as we're done. But I'm sorry, Mike. It's just a
No, that's fine. No, you're fine.
Is it a Dell laptop? It can be a Dell laptop. It's up to our providers. But it could be an Asus, Lenovo, Dell, or HP. All right. I don't see... Mike, you go ahead, bro.
Okay. So, guys, the Trading Performance Journal that you're going to get with that membership as well will give you statistics and data on your trading so you can figure out what you're doing wrong and where you're making mistakes. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, which will give you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside a chat in real time. So you guys don't have to worry about delayed news feeds like Yahoo Finance. You can't trade off of 10, 15-minute delayed news. Traders that get the news first win. As you can see with GameStop being a perfect example. Traders that got the news first are able to buy the stock at 135, 140, 145, 150, and now the stock's sitting at 175. Okay. It's also, partly the reason why I was able to catch a 200% gain in SPY put options yesterday when the Fed minutes came out, because our Benzinga news feed was telling me what was in those Fed minutes before CNBC even reported it on TV. So I was able to get myself in SPY puts yesterday and then ride that entire move to the downside, resulting in a 200% gain. You get Quote Media's full book level 2. That's going to give you all the market makers. You also get TradingView's premium charting software, as well as ETNA's simulator, so you guys can trade stocks and options with fake money. The Trade Ideas scanner. Make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. And of course, our chat room with all of our alerts from a group of professional traders that's sporting over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks every buy and sell we make, every win and loss we take. It's all there for you to see, for you guys can take a look and say, if you followed our alerts, how would you be doing? You also get access to all our live workshops and webinars. We just added options flow, unusual options activity, and dark pool data as well to the TeachD platform.
Random thought. We just had like 3 Scots sign up.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Welcome, Scots. We've got a social sentiment scanner as well, folks, that lets you guys know what stocks are being talked about most on different social media platforms, so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You got those 2 small private study groups included as well, which will be your chance to get individual attention from a pro trader at TTG to ask questions, go over lessons that you're struggling with, so we could help speed up that learning curve and make sure you guys are on the right path to success. Okay? So again, just go to ttgoffer.com. Enter the coupon code TTG121. All right, TTG121. And then I'll get you the 43% discount, the free electronic, the 2 small private study groups, and of course, the money back guarantee, where let me make myself very clear. Okay, I'm not kidding. You heard me correctly. Your internet connection's fine. Everything I'm saying is on our website. You're getting exactly what I'm saying here. If you do not make your membership feedback at least once after completing the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, I will give you You're $12.64 back plus an extra $500 on top for wasting your time. I have no problem doing this because I stand behind this platform. I put my money where my mouth is. It's just that simple. All right.
There is 6 people on the checkout page still. You guys have 3 minutes, and I'm done. I'm all for being fair, but I don't want to buy everyone a laptop either. So
yeah,
just being real.
Yeah, I would. It's 5:32. I'd say cut it off at 5:35. Give them a little.
Yeah, if not sooner. So
yeah. All right, folks. Okay, so there we have that. All right. Now, what I'd like to do here is kind of shift focus. Let's move on over to the SPY and the overall markets. Let's kind of talk about what happened here today in the overall market, as the markets took a little bit of a breather today, right? A little bit of a breather. We literally are right at exactly where we closed yesterday. If I draw a line across yesterday's close, right? Here's yesterday's close. You will see that where do we close the day today? Literally right there. Okay, so we really did nothing today. The markets traded to the downside in the morning. We bounced back midday, and then we just kind of traded sideways and kind of drifted a little bit lower into the close. Now, yesterday, if you guys missed my live stream yesterday, I highly recommend you go check it out. There was some really good analysis there about the SPY and about what happened with the Fed minutes yesterday, and I went over and explained to everybody what was in the Fed minutes that caused the markets to sell off yesterday. It's very important that you understand what is moving the markets and how, from a broader macro scale, it's very important you understand how all of these things affect the market. So
2-minute warning.
So you can be prepared. Okay. So I would definitely check out yesterday's live stream. But yesterday's live stream, we bought put options here, and then we bought more put options here yesterday because of the Fed minutes. And then we caught this huge sell-off to the downside. And then the final take profit came off the table today as we drifted all the way down to the 50-day moving average. That was over a 200% gain on those SPY put options from yesterday into today. Congratulations, my TGD fam, that nailed that trade with me. If you guys made money on the SPY trade, again, I'd love for you guys to comment in chat. I'd love to know how you all did. But we talked about it on the live stream. And again, go check it out. Go watch it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. I told everyone yesterday I thought the markets had a little more downside today, and I thought we were going to test the 50-day moving average and then bounce from there. All right, that's exactly what happened. Today, we tested this 50-day moving average, this blue line on your screen, and then you got the bounce. Okay, so there's your bounce off the 50-day moving average. Today's move in the markets, this move right here, was purely technical. This is a purely technical bounce. Okay, we were oversold. We had a very huge move to the downside, and the SPY was right at the 50-day moving average, a potential area of support. But the Qs, which is the NASDAQ, also at a major level of support right around 380, 379. Major level of support there for the Qs. As you can see right here, support, right here, support. I'll make this a little bit bigger for those of you that are on a small screen. And then what happens there today? Support. But what else is there? The 100-day moving average, that purple line you see on my screen. So the 100-day moving average support for the Qs. Also,
right, Mike, sorry, buddy. We're done. Laptops are over.
All right, that's it, folks. There you have
it. The page is switched out. So, Joe, you want to refresh, pull up the page real quick? 1 second, guys. Sorry, right there, you'll now see that there are Kindles and Android tablets available. There will be, what do we have left after today? There will be 15 of them left for tonight.
Okay, so we have 15 Amazon Kindles and Android tablets. Yeah. You guys get to choose if you want the Kindle or the Android tablet.
Yep.
All right, so we've got 15 of those left. All right, so there was a support level on the Qs. This is what I'm saying. This is what I mean by this was a technical bounce. All right, this is a very technical bounce. But now what's happening tomorrow? Let me explain to you what's happening tomorrow, because tomorrow you're getting economic data. That economic data is going to dictate what the market's going to do. So let's talk about it. You're getting jobs numbers tomorrow. Okay, you're getting the jobs number tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's one of the most important events for the bond market. Okay, it happens every first Friday of the month. Okay, every first Friday of the month at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, you get this jobs report. This is when the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reports the latest jobs data. Of all the economic reports that are released each month, the jobs report has the largest impact on the bond market. Okay? The bond market is what is moving tech. The 10-year treasury is what is moving tech. The reason why tech has sold off lately is because of a spike in the 10-year treasury. Okay, the information you're going to get includes the unemployment rate, the number of jobs added or lost, total hours worked, average hourly wages, and how the jobs picture for various sectors has kind of fared over this Omicron wave. Think of this as like the heartbeat of the economy. That is why the employment report is so important. It really gives you an indication of the health of the economy. Strong economy means companies hire more workers. It's an engine for growth. More employment means more money for consumers to spend, to buy stuff. So this is why it gives you and the United States economy is like 75% of a consumer-driven economy. So the jobs market really, really, really is important. All right. So, what happens here, the reason why this is going to be important is because a positive employment report puts pressure on bond prices. It will cause bond prices to go down. When bond prices go down, yields on bonds go up. There is a direct inverse correlation between bond prices and bond yields. As the price of bonds goes lower, yields go up because the government, which is the treasury bonds, this is what we're talking about, as the price of those bonds go down, that means not a lot of people are buying the bonds. The government, the yield that those bonds offer in interest go up to entice people to then buy bonds. So the further down bond prices go, the higher up the yield goes, and vice versa. So if you get a very strong, that's why during COVID, the prices of bonds shot higher and the yields collapsed because the economy was doing bad. The economy was closed. So investors were running towards safety. If you get a really strong jobs number, that tells you that the economy is running hot, which we have been. That will then cause bond prices to go down, which are also called yields to go up, which will then put pressure on tech stocks. If you get pressure on tech stocks, you get pressure on the overall market. So what I have done today was say to myself, yesterday's sell-off in the overall markets, this right here, was a fundamental sell-off. There was a reason for the markets to sell off. That was the Fed minutes. If you guys missed my analysis on the Fed minutes, please go back and watch yesterday's live stream. For the sake of timing, I'm not going to cover why the market sold off on the Fed minutes today, but when we're finished, just go watch my live stream from last night. I broke it down in very specific grave detail for you. Okay. All right. Today's little move higher, and that's all today was, this little move higher was technical. Nothing changed from a fundamental perspective on the markets. Today was a technical bounce, like I said, at the 50-day moving average for the SPY and at the 100-day moving average for the NASDAQ, for the QQQ. So today's bounce was technical. And I got to be honest with you, this bounce was nothing. this wasn't a very aggressive bounce, right? If I just draw fib levels, right? If I draw fib levels, okay, you're talking about basically a bounce back to the 38.2 fib level from the Fed meeting or from the Fed minute sell-off, right? That's nothing. Everybody, please welcome your new TTG fam members, Scott, Jeffrey, Bobby, Tammy, Geraldo, VJ Singh, Joel, Scott, Joyce, David, Brett, Steven, and Sam. That's a mouthful. Welcome all of the newest members to the TTG family. Our family gets bigger by the day. It is a pleasure to have you part of the group. I will see you all in chat tomorrow to trade this jobs number. All right. So yesterday was fundamental. Today was technical. And even with the technical bounce today, what really happened? Nothing. We didn't take back any of yesterday's decline. We literally just, nothing happened today. We closed right where yesterday closed. So even in the face of a big fundamental sell-off, we couldn't even get a technical bounce to take any of that loss back. Now we have another piece of economic data tomorrow that could be another fundamental catalyst. If it's a strong jobs number, which I'm thinking it will be because I'm thinking about maybe some hiring because of the holidays. But there's a wrench in there because of Omicron, right? Like, did Omicron cause a hiccup in hiring, in like the holiday part-time hiring? Is there going to be a hiccup in there because of Omicron? Or do you think we're going to get a strong jobs report? What I did today was I bought put options on the SPY. I bought the January 12th expiration 467 strike put option today at $3.83. Anach, welcome to the THD family. There are now only 14 of those tablets left, folks. There's only 14 of those tablets left. Welcome, Anach. Welcome to the TTG family. I'm sorry, the January 14th.
Dare I say, by joining True Trading Group, you are a notch above the rest.
Oh, that was good.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm sorry. It was the January 14th expiration, not 12th. The 12th expiration was the contracts I sold in the morning. So yesterday, here is when I bought the January 12th expiration 475 strike. We sold out of those today. Okay, that's what gave us over the 200% gain. Today, right here, I bought the January 14th 467 strike put options at $3.87. And then right before the close, we had this quick little pullback into the close. And I took a piece of profit off the table on this trade before the closing bell. Take you guys to my trade alerts. Here we are, 4:40 at 3:56 p.m. Okay, so in at 383, I took a piece off at 4:40 just to reduce my risk and lock in some gains because, listen, don't forget tomorrow, it's, this trade is based on economic data. There's no way for me to tell or to know what that data is going to be, right? There's no way for me to tell what that data is going to be. But what I'm thinking is if that jobs number has to be really bad in order for bond yields to come down, because that's going to make the markets think that the Fed can slow down their monetary tightening because the economy is not doing as great as people might have thought. But if that jobs number comes in hot, that's going to say the economy is red hot. That's going to be a driver for continued inflation. And it's going to make the Fed realize, shit, man, we really got to tighten this monetary policy quickly. That will cause bond yields to go up. That'll cause tech stocks to go down, which will then put pressure on the overall markets. So that's what I'm looking for tomorrow to see if we get that. Now, I'm in the puts. I'm in still 75% of my position size. I took 25% of my position off the table there today at the 440 from the 383 entry. I'm still in 75% size. The number comes out at 8:30. At 8:32, 2 a.m., I will be able to tell you if this trade's going to be a home run or if I'm going to take a loss. Because once the job number comes out, I'll know, is it a strong report or a weak report? A strong report, this is good for puts. A weak report, bad for puts. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking for tomorrow. That's the trade that I am in, and we will see what happens tomorrow. I believe that the overall tech market, when you look at a lot of these tech stocks, they're at major support levels. Okay, let's take a look at Facebook, right? I'm just going to draw this out for you. Facebook, key support level for Facebook, right? You guys see that key support level for Facebook. Let's go to NVIDIA. Okay, let's look at NVIDIA. Look at this key support level for NVIDIA, right? You guys see this key support level for NVIDIA. Let's go take a look at Roku. Key support double bottom here, right there, right here for Roku, right? Let's go take a look at Zscaler. Zscaler, let's pan this back. Let's go to here. And what do you see? Key support for Zscaler, previous resistance. Let's go take a look over at Snowflake. Okay, Snowflake, key support level for Snowflake, 200-day moving average, prior all-time highs, previous support back in October and September. All right, so the point that I'm getting at here, folks, is also Microsoft. Microsoft, gap fill, prior all-time high, support level right there. Okay, so all your big tech names, don't forget the Qs, key support level, 100-day moving average, right? All your big tech names are at major support levels. So the technical bounce that you saw today, this little green bar you saw today, was expected. Okay, major levels of support. I believe that all these tech stocks will bounce off of this level and then eventually continue lower and give you more downside. I think the NASDAQ does go lower and the NASDAQ drops down towards 370, starts to test that 200-day moving average. I believe there'll be more weakness in tech. I do not believe the selling in tech is finished. And there's a possibility that tomorrow's jobs number could be the next catalyst to push tech further to the downside. So remember, strong jobs number tomorrow. I expect that to be a good thing for my trade. A weak job number tomorrow, I expect that to be a negative thing for my trade. We will see what happens tomorrow going into the trade. Almost out of my control a little bit, depending on what that data is, right? Which is why I took some profit off the table today on those puts at 440 from the 383 entry. All right, there you guys have it. Does anybody have any questions on the trade? Anybody have any questions about what I'm talking about? Now's the time to ask.
I'm getting a lot of messages from people that are upset.
Upset about what?
That they were on the page and then we changed it. They couldn't check out. Here's what I will tell those people. We have a $3 trial. All right, Mike, tell them about the $3 trial while I make some changes real quick.
Okay, guys, the $3 trial gives you access to the TC platform and our chat room and everything for 1 week. It's only $3. There's no reoccurring payment. It's just a one-time fee of $3. There's no auto renew, nothing like that. One-time payment of $3. If you do not manually decide to become a full-time member, it just expires and you're never charged again. You go to ttgthree.com. Again, that's ttgthree.com to join us for the 1 week trial. Adam, what are you thinking? But are you thinking like sign up for the trial if we can get our hands on some more? I can't hear you. Your mic is.
I need a minute. Keep telling them about the trial.
No. So yeah, guys. So that's the trial membership. Okay. So again, it's ttgthree.com. If you guys want to join us, see what it's like to be part of the THD fam. Okay. Like I said, there's no auto renew or recurring payment. It's just a one-time payment of $3. We charge $3 just to make sure you're a real person.
What do they get? Do they get the Benzinga newsfeed? Do they get 3 courses, the trade idea scanner?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, guys. So with the TT trial, you're getting 3 sample courses. You're also going to have access to the Benzinga newsfeed, right, which is the tool that gives us access to all that live news inside of our chat room. You have the ability to DM any of our moderators in chat to ask questions. You're going to be able to use our stock profile tool, which gives you all analyst ratings and insider buying, selling on any particular stock that you're interested in. Right, we've got our trade idea scanner that scans, that streams live in chat. Shows you what stocks are making new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. Always make sure you guys are focused on the hottest stocks during the day.
All right, let me show you. Let me show them something. I have an idea. You know, no good deed goes unpunished. And I know we're not going to make everyone happy, but here, I'll try something. Hopefully that'll help the burn of what just took place. All right. Can I, so what you'll notice right here, right off the bat, when you sign up for our True Trading Group, when you sign up for our TTG trial, immediately you'll see 4 prices on the top here. All right. The first price is $14.20. That's not a coincidence. We want people to sign up on the stream, so we give you a better price if you sign up on the stream. If you sign up on the trial, it'll be $14.20 for the first 48 hours that you remember. Then it goes up by $50 to $14.70, then $14.97, then $16.98. Okay. What I am going to do is, and then this is Joe, the strapping young man.
Hey, Joe.
Hey. What I am going to do is I am going to allow everyone that signs up for the trial tonight. Okay. So if you couldn't get the laptop, sign up for the trial tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I will make you before 10 a.m. tomorrow, I will make you a special offer to join in chat, but you have to be in chat. All right. So if you were going to sign up tonight for the full membership and you were expecting a laptop and you were, couldn't get it done in time or whatever it is, sign up for the trial. And tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock, as long as you are in chat, I will make you a special one-time offer. Okay. It won't be something, I got to think about it till next week. It'll be literally, hey, this is a really good offer. Here's what I'm going to give you. Take it or leave it. If you don't take it, no problem. You still get the trial. But when you decide to, if and when you decide to become an annual member, it'll just be $14.20. All right. But I promise that the offer will be generous. Okay. Normally we have more laptops. I apologize. I feel kind of silly apologizing because we're also not a Best Buy, but I understand how that can be frustrating if you're on the site. I literally got like 8 messages. I understand how that can be frustrating if you're on the website looking at checkout, and I had to change it that way. We just didn't have any more. And I don't know of a better way to do it than how we did it, by telling you guys early, giving the link, saying first come, first serve, and then we even left it open for an extra 3 or 4 people, whatever the number was. But that's it. But tomorrow, sign up tonight. I'm going to work on some stuff. And tomorrow morning, I will give you an awesome offer. Sign up for the trial, ttg3.com. That's ttgthree.com. Okay? And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. Cloudbuster.
Instead of Android tablets on here for tonight, I will put the TTG3 link. Sign up for the trial tonight.
Yeah. Cloudbuster, what's up, man? Haven't talked to you in a bit. Says, what time's the job support? It's at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, guys. 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. You will not be able to trade it if you are in options. The options will not begin trading until the market opens. But the jobs report comes out at 8:30. So we'll see what that does for markets. Okay. All right, guys. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that this is educational. I hope you guys have a better understanding now of the macro view of the markets and what really moves the market. And you should really go back and watch last night's live stream if you missed it, because what I talked about last night with the Fed minutes, really the jobs number tomorrow, it adds to that, and understanding how those two things work and how that affects the overall markets, how it affects bond yields, how bond yields affect the overall markets. All of that gets put together, and now you'll sound like a genius at your next family gathering when you can explain why tech stocks and everybody that owns everything that Cathie Wood owns, which is getting slaughtered, okay, when they're all like, I don't know how come my Robinhood stock is down. I don't know what's going on. You're going to be like, well, this is why, okay? So go back and I would watch the live stream from last night and add that to what you just learned here tonight. And you guys have a much better understanding of the overall markets and how everything works, okay? That way you can be better prepared when these opportunities present themselves so you guys can make more money, right? That's the goal. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you the platform, okay? TGD is a platform. We have tools, resources, and everything that, professional traders use that you guys have access to as a member, no additional fee. I want to show you that platform and show you what it looks like, because you get access to everything as a member. There's no upsells for this stuff. You're going to get, of course, our chat room where the mods and there's 8 other professional traders other than myself. We share our screen with you. We call out our trades live on the microphone like I'm talking to you now. We tell you what we're doing before we do it. We're in there from pre-market all the way through till after hours. You can DM us during the day, ask us questions. You're going to get at least 10 easy-to-follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting over an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent. There's a journal on our website that tracks every buy and sell that all of our moderators make, so you can track all the wins and losses for yourself. You get 2 small private study groups when you join.
I gotta sign off. Everyone have an awesome night. Sign up for the trial. I will make sure you guys are taken care of tomorrow morning.
There you go. All right. The trial again, guys, ttgthree.com. Okay. So like I said, you're going to get at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders sporting over an 80% win rate. Told you guys about that. The study groups. Okay. This is your chance to get individual attention from a mod, answer questions, go over topics you're struggling with so we can speed up your learning curve. The Benzinga news feed, live breaking up to the second news alerts right inside of chat 24/7. Stay ahead of the market, make more informed trading decisions with real-time news. No delay. TradingView's premium charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares by traders, yours free. You don't pay $1 extra for any of this stuff, guys. Then you got the Trade Idea Scanner. This is the industry standard when it comes to scanning. This AI software is streaming live on the TeachD platform, so you'll always know what stocks are making new highs, new lows, which ones have a surge in volume. Make sure you're focused on the best stocks during the day. Our simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you are learning in the courses. Okay? We have our own proprietary scanner as well. This has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. It also lets you guys scan with crypto. We just added unusual options activity, dark pool data, options flow. Used to be only something that professional traders had access to, not anymore. Now it's the fingertips of our TeachD members. You got our social sentiment scanner as well. Shows you what stocks are, the full-time trading journal. Let me get to that one first. Sorry, Joe. I'm just driving Joe crazy. Our journal will actually track all of your trading and give you stats and data on your trading so you know what mistakes you're making, so we can adjust and it can improve on those mistakes that you are making. Okay. You also have our social sentiment scanner that scans Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter to tell you what stocks are being talked about the most on those platforms. You have our stock profile tool, which will give you analyst ratings on any stock that you're interested in, so you can see what analysts have a buy, sell, and hold rating. You also get our watch list and game plan every single morning. We'll send you guys out our watch list and our game plan, so you know what we have eyes on and how we plan on trading those stocks, so you guys know where to focus your attention. You got our swing trades, obviously, as well. Then you have all of our courses. Okay, the courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There are no VIP pro level courses at True Trading Group. You get access to every single course when you become a member. Beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, how to trade during a market crash even. They're all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then you have our video library. That has an extra 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars we've conducted live with members and then recorded in the video library for people to go back and check out later. And then, of course, you can attend the live workshops and webinars as a full-time member now. You got our blog and forum with some helpful, insightful tips, market commentary, trade ideas, etc. And then, of course, any new courses and new tools that get added to the feed, added to the platform. Remember, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff this year, focusing on an emphasis for those that work a full-time job. We're going to have new courses coming out specifically for working a full-time job and how to trade with that. That will be included. You won't have to pay $1 extra for any of it. We got 14 laptops left, okay? 14 laptops, excuse me, I'm sorry, guys, 14 tablets. The laptops are gone. I'm sorry. 14 tablets left. Go away. Go away.
Come on.
Go away. 14 tablets left, guys, okay? So the next 14 people to go to ttgoffer.com, type in the code TTG121, will get themselves that brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet or Android tablet, whichever you choose, okay? Whichever you choose. There's 14 of those left. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. You get the 2% discount, brings the price down to $12.64, the 2 private study groups. And don't forget the money back guarantee, guys, right? What do you have to lose? I'm literally sitting here telling you, as long as you put in an effort, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend the study group. If you do not make your membership fee back at least once, I'm going to give you all your money back plus $500 on top. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. I'm essentially guaranteeing your membership costs and giving you an extra $500 on top. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go check out the reviews. Read the good, read the bad. Read them all. 1,400 people have taken the time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. I encourage you to go read them. There's no better review than one from your peers. Otherwise, you have the 1-week trial. You guys can sign up for the trial, ttgthree.com. It's only $3. And then tomorrow, for those that join the trial tonight, tomorrow in chat, Adam will give you guys a very special one-time offer because of the issue with us running out of laptops today. So since we ran out of laptops, some people are upset about this. If you join the trial tomorrow morning, Adam will give you a special one-time generous offer. Okay, so if you guys join the trial, Adam will hit you up tomorrow in chat. Okay, so again, for the trial, it's ttgthree.com. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me here tonight. I hope you guys learned something from this live. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, show me some love, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss these lives. Golden nuggets rain down upon you on a daily basis on this channel. Let's see what happens with that jobs market tomorrow, and I'll update you guys how that trade unfolds. But remember, always being prudent. Already took some profits off the table. Greatly reduced my risk going into that trade for tomorrow. I'll see you guys all in chat. Later, guys.